It is 6:43. Welcome back to Good Morning San Diego. The San Diego Senior Community Foundation just awarded 28 grants to local senior centers and nonprofits so that it could host holiday events for locals who need it the most. And here with us now is Chris Kelly from the foundation. Good morning, Chris. Thanks so much for joining us.
Good morning, Lauren. Thanks for having us.
You know, it's really shocking when you see some of the statistics about how social isolation affects us, especially in our senior years. Some research showing that it is as devastating as, smoking 15 cigarettes a day. So when you look at how many seniors are isolated in San Diego alone, an estimated 150,000, it's really a very vulnerable population, which is exactly what your organization is targeting, right?
Yeah, that's right. There's over 130,000 senior orphans in San Diego. So those are people that are recently widowed. Maybe the kids moved away back east or somewhere else. And they're here alone, and they have no one to turn to and trust. And so that's what the foundation is all about, is enhancing physical and mental, financial, and social well-being for all seniors in San Diego.
Well, tell us how your foundation was started, because the nonprofit's relatively young.
Yeah, we're about 6 years old, and we're the first community foundation in the U.S. that we know about that's just focused on seniors. And our founder, Bob Kelly, he ran the San Diego Foundation for a number of years, and he retired after 20 years and said, hey, this aging, he had a bunch of friends and a bunch of people who worked with him at the foundation that were aging, and noticed it was really hard to age in San Diego, or just aging in general. These people with resources and money, whenever something happened, they were alone. They had no one to turn to. And so he figured with people with those amount of resources that didn't have a support system with their resources, I couldn't imagine what was happening to lower income seniors throughout San Diego County. So he decided to do something about this and start a seniors foundation, which is very innovative.
Yeah, and when we look at the demographics of San Diego, I mean, that number of senior orphans, as you call them, is only expected to rise.
That's right. We have a big boom of seniors. There'll be about 920,000 seniors over the age of 60 here in San Diego County by the year 2030. So that's a big deal. The world has never seen this many senior population in its existence. So it's really tough to figure out how we're going to build the infrastructure for aging here in San Diego, yet the world. So we're here building the infrastructure for seniors throughout San Diego County, trying to advance and empower senior centers as rebranding them and making more clubs and a place where you and I want to hang out when we retire, or
right,
a place that we get answers about aging if our parents fall down. Because I know, Lauren, you have young kids at home like I do, and so we're taking care of our parents and our kids.
Yeah.
So we're that sandwich generation, and there's a lot of grandparents raising grandkids. So we need to build infrastructure and rally and create infrastructure for aging here in San Diego so we can all age together. And it doesn't matter if you're older or our age or younger, this affects everybody, because hopefully everyone will be a senior someday.
Right. And we're looking at some of the video there of different events going on at these community centers, senior centers, really to bring some of these senior orphans together, hopefully provide some support, comfort, camaraderie, if you will. So it's really an all year long fundraiser to raise money in order to give to these organizations so that they can host these events, right? How does that fundraising process work?
Yeah, that's right. And so with this, we have a year-long No Senior Alone campaign. And so during the holidays, we did over 100 events at 26 different senior centers, veteran halls, and community spaces. And this year was our 4th year, and we said, hey, instead of just putting on one party, put on as many parties as you can from November all the way through January. And so they did. And we had incredible events, like in Poway. We had 12 holidays, 12 days of holidays. So they had 12 days where it was just different, cookie decorating. We had caroling. We had movie nights. Ramona had a big line dancing party. In Escondido, I show up to Escondido, and they had Santa. They had little corgis dressed as Santa. They were giving away raffle prizes. And there was about 7 unhoused seniors in their 70s that were living outside the center that rely on the center for food and connection. And a lot of them they lit up like a Christmas tree, like they were 5 years old again when they saw Santa sitting on Santa's lap. And they even found a new outfit to wear that day because it was such a special occasion for them. So throughout the county, from the border all the way up to Oceanside, out to Borrego, we had over 100 events, and it was a big deal. And a lot of people were orphaned and sad and very appreciative that this was their only place to hang out and have a holiday meal and people to celebrate with. But that's what it's all about. And so all year long, we'll be doing this.
It really gives you a perspective when you think about some of those seniors that don't have any family to celebrate with. So I know it's a process. You're raising money. You need the county's support. So for people who want more information, that's the website to go to, sdscf.org.
Yes, and also this coming year, we're really focusing on elder fraud prevention. We teach that with the seniors. We're really focusing on grandparents raising grandkids. And yes, we'll be empowering senior centers to do more programming projects and pickleball, of course, with all seniors.
Of course, it's the year of pickleball.
That's right.
Thank you so much, Chris. Really appreciate it, and hope you had wonderful holidays and best in the new year.
Thank you. You too. Happy New Year, everyone.
Absolutely.